Have you ever noticed how sometimes you keep finding yourself in the same unhealthy patterns? Maybe it's the kind of people you date, the way you react when you're triggered, or even the habit you run back to when life feels overwhelming. And if you ever catch yourself going through the same circle, I need you to understand that it's not random and it's not normal. One thing we need to understand is that whatever our unhealthy side sees as familiar is what it feels as safe, even if it's not good for you. And this is what your unhealed self keeps leading you back to, because at the end of the day, it feels familiar. And because it feels familiar, it feels safe. And a lot of us don't realize that it's not just about being disciplined or trying harder. Sometimes you have to sit with yourself and ask yourself those hard, uncomfortable questions like, why do I keep choosing this? What exactly am I trying to prove? What part of me am I ignoring? What part of me do I need to sit with and have a serious conversation with in order for me to move forward? What part of me is still hurting and needs soft, tender, loving care? Because at the end of the day, until you address the root, that's the trauma, the stories you keep telling yourself, the lies that your brain has somehow concocted to be true and safe for you to hear every single time. You would keep recycling the same patterns. And coming from someone who has been through it, let me just tell you, healing is not aesthetic. It's not about turning on a candle and then journaling one time and then boom, it all goes away. Boom, you have moved on. It's a lie. It's uncomfortable, it's hard, it's lonely. It's lonely because only you understand how you feel at that point, right? Only you understand the phase that you are going through. It's accepting yourself for who you are and believing that you're the most beautiful thing to ever exist. And it's also breaking cycles that you have normalized for years. But the beautiful thing about this is the moment you start putting in the work, the moment you become, actively self aware that this is a phase, a very important phase that you have to go through. And in order for you to come out of it well, you have to put in the work. I promise you, you see that is that time you start to give yourself permission to choose differently. When I say choose different, you're choosing from a healed place. That's the time you stop chasing the things that break you. And most importantly, that is the time you stop confusing pain with love. So that's why half of the time when we, just want to go through the faster route by changing our looks, coming up with a new appearance, it usually is frustrating sometimes because it feels like you're getting into character. And I promise you, that's what healing is not. Healing is not you getting into character. It's you going through it truthfully. Like, it's you honestly going through it. And when you finally start making choices that honor the healed version of you, that is when your glow up starts. Okay? Love you, babes.